Hello, Circle fam. Welcome to another episode of the Circle Podcast. My name is James. I'm here with one of my best friends and co-hosts, Philip. If you want to say hi, Phil.
Hey, that's me. Hello, my name's Philip. And welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you. And we are here with two special guests today. If they want to introduce themselves. Well, I'm here with my girlfriend, Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Newcomer to the show. First podcast.
I know.
Yeah, first podcast.
We'll see how it goes.
Put her in the spot. And then we have my lovely girlfriend.
Hi, it's Alyssa. I've been on many podcasts.
How you? What episode?
I don't know.
Is this?
I think I've been on like 3 or 4 so far.
I think 3.
This is the fourth one.
I was on the drunk one. I was on the first one that you recorded in here. Recorded on.
Oh, so this is your 3rd episode.
Then my 3rd one.
Nice.
Wow.
Very cool.
Awesome.
So this is we're kind of ahead of the game, but I guess you could call this a Valentine's Day special, couples episode. And to stick with the theme of that, we will be reading the New York Times article, "The 36 Questions That Lead to Love." I'm sure some of you have read about them online. Oh, I remember now where I heard about this. There was a documentary that just came out on Netflix a few weeks ago called, I want to say it was called Sex Explained.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
And they talk about it in one of the episodes of that documentary. And what's interesting is they first introduce the article and kind of like make fun of it. Like, what the hell? Like, how's there just 36 questions that are going to have any impact on a relationship? Like, that's so stupid, whatever. But then through the episode, they explain different aspects of relationships. And I can't remember what those aspects were. But then at the end, it wraps up by going back to this article and how it touches on all of those aspects.
Bro, these questions aren't going to ruin my relationship right now, are they?
It depends on how you answer it.
What do you mean how it depends on how I answer it?
Listen, this episode is either going to be beautiful or heartbreaking, okay? And you know what?
Oh, shit.
This is what the world needs. Some authenticity.
It's not what Philip needs right now.
He was having a good week, okay?
What does this mean?
Is my week about to get ruined right before Valentine's Day?
Oh, shit. Maybe.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so both of us are going to be single. We're going to go out into town.
We did not think this through,
Hey,
bro.
you know what?
We did not think this through.
Besties.
Never mind.
This seemed like a good idea,
And
didn't it?
Okay, so...
Yeah, let's just end it now.
Can I say one thing before we jump into this episode?
Yeah.
I know they mentioned it, but I did not know Daniel and Andy weren't going to be here today.
I didn't know Andy wasn't going to be... I thought Daniel... I think Daniel said that.
Yeah.
Because remember when he said, oh, since Daniel won't be here for Marilyn's episode, and then he was like, no, it's the next week that I was going to be out of town.
Oh, that's... No, because he wasn't supposed to... Yeah, and it got canceled and rescheduled. But Andy, I don't remember him saying shit.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
And he's just like, reminder, I'm not going to be here
Yeah.
to record.
I was
like, bro,
that first
you
reminder
never said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, one more thing. You want to hear some terrible news that happened to me this week?
Oh, no.
So I just told you how I just started getting into surveying, right?
Yeah.
I'm running this machine. Well, one thing I neglected to tell you is that it's a $40,000 machine, right?
Okay.
Very expensive machine.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
And the guy comes to the job and he shows me like how to set it up, everything to go through. Any questions I have, he answers. Within the 30 minutes of him leaving, I'm on the tablet creating points for me to go to the next spot and shoot him, right? And then a little red bar pops up and says, instrument is out of level. I look up and the wind fucking blows this thing over and knocks it down. It's like 6 feet on. It's on tripod legs, right?
No
Just
way.
like a camera. It's on legs just like that. And the fucking wind blows it over them. Bam! I watched the whole thing and then I immediately called the dude. I'm like, dude, the worst just happened. This thing just blew over. He's like, oh, well, I'm going to have to come back and get it. and get it calibrated, you know? And then I pick it up and the whole side piece of it fucking broke.
Oh, shit.
The 2 screws on the top just completely broke off.
Damn.
I'm like, what are the odds? I've waited years to have this machine by myself. And within the 30 minutes, it breaks.
Dang.
Oh, my God.
But the next day, he brought me a replacement one and we took that one. But I was just so heartbroken.
Dang.
I'm like, what are the odds?
Jesus.
But back to the episode.
Tangent.
Man. Okay. So let's see how this goes. So we're looking at these questions, and there's 3 sets. So we agreed, or it was Alyssa's idea actually. We're gonna do a question for each set
BB.
at a time. Yeah, it was a great idea. So how are we doing this? Is it like I'm gonna be reading a question to her?
No, you read a question to us.
To them.
And then
You
me or
both
Philip,
answer.
we both answer. Me or Philip will read a question to you guys.
Okay.
You both answer, and then just
Keeps
go back
going.
and forth.
Okay.
can't
Yeah, so
read.
you pick a question, and then next
can't
time it's your guys' turn.
Yeah.
Emily will pick a question.
I can't read.
Okay. I'm gonna just go down the line. So let's start with the first one. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
Oh, I have answered this. I've answered this before.
I'm sure we've talked about this before.
Yeah. I've answered this on the show, actually.
Have you?
Yeah, I think Andy had an episode where he was asking questions.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said Jordan Peterson.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Why?
One of my favorite psychologists.
I would pick one of my college professors. I don't know if I should say her name or not, but she was fantastic. She reminded me a lot of Pink, the singer. She had the same haircut, same hair color, same like attitude, super like high energy, and like she'd always tell stories in class. And she's just one of the most interesting people I think I've ever met in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just fun. So yeah, I'd have that professor as a dinner guest.
Just to be interesting, I want to do a different answer on this one. I would say Joe Rogan. I'd like to sit down with him.
That would be
That's
cool.
a good one.
That
I feel
would
like he'd be
really
like
cool.
yelling in your face the whole time. He's always like so like hyped up.
On
Really?
podcasts, he's like.
I don't know. I think he's always like.
Have you listened to his podcast? Or
I
seen
have,
Him? Okay.
yeah.
I feel like he's pretty calm on his podcast normally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Unless
his
he's-
voice just to my ears is just like abrasive.
Oh, I can see that.
I
Yeah, I
see.
could see that.
Yeah, he does have a strong voice.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
It's like if you want to go to sleep, he can't be there.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Do you want to read the
So you're picking the next one, right?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Okay. What would you constitute a perfect day for you?
Me first.
Yeah,
we just
maybe it was
tapped
like, you bro, take over.
A perfect day. That's hard to that's hard to answer. I'm gonna just give like very general stuff. It would be a portion of it is like hanging out with friends and just having like a fun time and like those moments where you just like you're laughing so hard your stomach hurts.
Yeah.
I need to have that moment at least once in my day. Bomb ass lunch with like delicious food, but you don't feel gross after.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Light.
you feel light. Like
Okay.
you're still nimble. But and then third one, I have a session of my day where I'm very productive and I get a lot done, so I don't feel like too guilty about not doing anything
Yeah.
productive the whole day. So I think those 3 things, if that happens, that's like a pretty perfect day for
Okay.
me.
That's good.
What about you?
I would say my perfect day wouldn't be during the school year.
Oh.
So I don't do
Facts.
anything productive. I don't know, because I'm kind of like a very to myself person, but I feel like a perfect day would be with others, like what you said. But just to be super vague, because I can't really answer that question, but like my favorite memories, I've noticed, like when I'm there, I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, this is going to be a good memory. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So just a day that makes me feel like that would be perfect, regardless of what we're doing, which I'm
Okay.
sure is like anything can entertain me. So like, I'm sure it'll be a good day no matter what.
Okay.
I like it.
Good answer.
Oh, me?
Oh yeah.
So you're picking from set 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I doing that too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know if I want to go like deep questions, you know?
Yes.
Okay. What roles do
Shit.
love and affection play in your life?
Oh shit. I think love over affection would like love plays a bigger part in my life because you know like I'm sure Philip can attest to like sometimes I'm just not that great at showing affection, but like he knows like I love him with all my heart. I don't know. I don't know what role they play in my life. I don't know how to answer that. You know, I wake up every morning and I'm just like, I love life. Then I'm like, I love my dog. He's so cute. And then, you know, I kind of like Like when I see the people, I'm like, oh, you know, I care for you so deeply. Like I'm so excited that you're in my life, whatever. And then when it comes to the affection part, I'm not as great. Like with my parents, I'm not like, oh my God, guys, I love you. Thank you for giving birth to me, whatever. I'm just like, what's up, mom? Hey, dad, what's up? And that's like my way of showing affection to my parents. Like every once in a while, we'll be like, my dad will just be like, come here, give me a hug. But like, other than that, like, it's kind of just a casual, like, we know that you love us, but we're not gonna like show it like that.
Would you say that you're more of like a physical affection shower, you know?
I can be.
To answer your question, I'll shake my head, but she can be, yes.
I can be, but for the most part, I'm not. Like, Philip will come up to me and he'll be like, give me a hug, and try to kiss me. I'm like, get off of me.
What a mood.
Yeah. I'm far more lovey-dovey than she is.
Ooh.
Well, you know,
Same
so
here.
in the
Is this a
beginning
mirror,
of our
bro?
relationship, in the beginning, I was way more physically affectionate than he was. And just recently, he started being more physically affectionate, and I'm just like, stop. I'm hot, I'm tired, I just got off of work, I'm just like, leave me alone. He's like, I'm just trying to kiss you. I'm like, I don't care. Get off.
Like, I haven't seen you in like 3 days. It's like, give me a fucking kiss,
And if he
dude.
says that, I'm like, good, it was the best 3 days of my life. Like,
Okay.
I'm such an asshole.
Dude,
See,
okay.
Hey, wait,
okay,
whoa.
Hold on. I was acting like that when we first started dating, and it would be like World War III. I'm acting like this. What?
Okay, there was one time we were just in Philip's room. I was laying on the bed and he was in a bad mood or something, and I'm just like, oh. You know what I'm gonna say? I was like, oh, you're so handsome. I'm like, come here, give me a kiss. He's like, I don't want to give you a kiss. He was in such a bad mood, and like he literally started to fight right there, and I left. I was like, fuck you, you're being mean. And so like,
Damn, what a dick.
I'm like, all I was, and then when he talked about it later, I was just crying. I was like, I was just telling you were handsome.
And he said, fuck off.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, his affection has grown and mine has diminished.
Oh my God. Man, see, she'll do that sometimes too. Or like, I'll try to kiss her and she'll like move
Fuck outta
away.
here.
Yeah, and I'll be like,
She's like, psych.
yeah, no lie. So then I'm like, all right, fuck you. I ain't kissing you then. I'm never kissing you again in my life. And then she's like, no, come here.
That's exactly what we do. He'd be like, fine. I'm like, wait, I want to kiss you.
Bro, I want you to chase me. That's why I do
That's-
that.
Yes, it's a female.
Oh,
it's
man,
a female
she's
thing.
right. Crazy.
That's a fucking mood right there.
Dude, she wants me to fight for it all the time though. And like sometimes I don't feel secure enough for that, you know? Sometimes she's like, oh, okay, like I guess you don't want me. Yeah, like I guess you don't want me right now.
Are we breaking up? Okay, your question.
Huh?
Your question.
I didn't even answer
Oh.
Emily's question. You're in a rush.
Shit.
To be honest, though, I don't know what role it plays, you know? Of course, I love you and I miss you a lot of the times, but I don't really know. Just like you, I don't know how to answer that, you know? I try to show more, especially, I think, last year or 2 years ago, I started to be more conscious about, you know, showing people that I care about them and reminding them, you know, I try to hug my grandma more and kiss her more, tell her that I love her before I leave, which I never did. Like, I thinking about, like, in high school, I never did that before leaving the school, you know, and thinking that any day I can just die and not be able to share that expression. I thought about that. I'm like, dude, I don't want to go like that, you know? So I try to tell people I love them. I try to hug them, you know, let them know I care about them. I think I'm far more affectionate than
Out of the two of us.
no, I'm far more affectionate, you know, like I'll be all lovey-dovey and kiss you and all that, but I don't do the small little things enough to say to show you that I love you.
Yeah, I think I want to add to my answer. So with my family, I am super affectionate. Like I'll go to my cousins and just hug them and be like, "Oh, my little baby, I love you so much." I'm super, super affectionate with all of my families, aunts, uncles, grandparents. And then I think when it comes more so to everyone outside of my family, like even Philip, like not like my blood, I'm a little bit like more reluctant to show that type of affection.
Do you know why?
I don't. I mean, when I was growing up, like my family's always been super, super close. And then it's the typical, like I've been let down by so many past relationships, so many friends. So I kind of just, I guess I just put a guard up and kind of just like, I'll show you affection when I do. But until then, like, this is how it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I love this question.
Oh God.
All right.
You're asking first again.
Perfect. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
I was looking at that question.
Damn, just
You just picked one just to pick on him.
Yeah.
This was a dude.
Yeah.
This is a complete at.
So Emily, you don't even have to answer this one.
Awesome.
My family is not very close and warm.
Why are you laughing at that? That is so mean.
Because I know his dad. It's just
Yeah, my dad. I think I've hugged my dad maybe twice or 3 times in my life.
Same.
Really?
I don't know if we've ever even told each other. He's told me he loved me like maybe once, I think. A couple times.
In the time that you can remember, or like really, he's only said that to you like once.
Maybe in the times that I can remember.
Okay.
But I was raised very like old school Mexican machismo style. Like you're not supposed to show emotion. Emotions are very feminine. And that was the thing. I was never allowed to cry. Like I would get in trouble if I cried as a kid. And I always kind of, and just in general too, our family isn't very affectionate. Even my mom, I've gotten better about it now, but up until maybe a couple years ago, I also only hugged my mom a couple of times. Like, I don't know, we're just not very physical, and we're not very like, yeah. And I used to have a lot of issues with that. Like in high school, I wouldn't hug anybody, and I would see like friends hug each other, and that always kind of like, it always kind of made me sad that I couldn't just do that. Like I just felt like I didn't want to touch people. But the funny thing is, in my relationships though, I'm very needy, and I think that's where I get it from. Like I need affection.
Yeah.
Like I want a goodbye kiss every time I'm saying bye to you. I want a hug every time I'm saying bye to you. Mm-hmm. What was the second part of the question? Was that it? Just close and warm?
I don't know.
I changed it.
Yeah, Alyssa moved it.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
Okay. With that being said, I think my childhood was pretty happy.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, I'm the same way. You know, I think I've hugged my dad like probably twice or 3 times. Like one of the happiest days I've ever had is the day that he told me he was proud of me. You know, like I didn't get much of that, but you know, like I knew that there was like, you know, love there and all those things. But it's one of those things as men, I don't know what it is about raising your son or whatever.
I was just gonna say that
you don't really show that emotion. You know, you want to be that figure in their life that's strong. You know, and doesn't show what could be considered weakness.
Yeah, and I guess that's up to us whether we want to change that or not, right? If and when we have kids. But I don't know. I would like to think that you could still show strength and emotion. They're not exclusive to one another.
Yeah.
But yeah. What about you, Emily?
I have an extremely loving family. Complete opposite. Like to this day, I like baby talk my mom.
She does.
I was like, "How was your day, mom?" Like stuff like that.
Wait, can you do that one more time?
Okay.
One more time, please.
One time only, never again.
Well, we
It's
can
gonna
just
be on
replay
the
this
internet.
over and over again.
That's fine.
But yeah, I would say it's because I have 2 older sisters, so I'm kind of like the baby of the family. So I can see why they kind of baby me, or like we were super loving. But then again, they were the same with my 2 older. I hugged my parents all the time. Like when I leave for school, like when I come back to college, because I live in LA, I have to hug my dad before I leave. I like have to hug him when I come to home. So like we're super loving like that. Yeah. And what was the other part?
Do you think your childhood was better than most?
One
Or
thing,
happier.
one thing. You two, can you just talk in the mic? Just
Oh.
a little
Sorry,
more.
are we like far?
You know, you know the deal, James.
Yeah.
Emily, I'll give you a pass, but
Thanks. Never again.
This is not my normal spot. Okay.
Wait, what was it?
It
Was
was
your childhood happier than most?
I don't think so. I think it was just like average. I wouldn't say happier because I was just a kid doing its thing, you know.
Doing
Like,
its thing.
shit happens. You get in trouble. You know. I don't know, cause like, I don't know if it's just a Hispanic thing, but you get beat a lot. You know. So I don't know. So
I feel like it's true. You know, like whether it's a bad thing or not, it's true. It's just
the culture.
yeah.
So if you cancel that out, maybe I was. Maybe it was a happy childhood. But yeah.
Is it my turn for the next
Yeah.
question? Okay, I'm trying to
Simone Holmes.
All right. For both y'all, complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share blank.
Wait, does that mean like someone else or them?
Let's make it. Oh, I don't know. That's up to you guys. You
Answer
can
it how
interpret
you
it.
want
Yeah,
it.
you interpret it how you want.
Can I see it?
Go ahead, babe.
I'll reword it. I wish I would share my I don't know. I wish I would share more with you. I don't know why. I'm not very conscious of that at all.
You're not forthcoming with anything.
I'm not.
Kind of like he doesn't
I'm-
tell me unless I ask.
I'm very internal about stuff when it comes to relationships, and I feel like I'm very like internal when it comes to a lot of things. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I was more, expressive about things and talk to you about things, but for some reason I'm not very open to it. And I know that. It's something I need to work on.
With you, I think I'm thinking more like I interpreted the question a little bit differently. With you, I want to share a home and a family. Like when I'm thinking about a relationship, like I automatically go to I cannot wait until we have a family of our own, and I just picture it. And I literally just sit there and smile to myself. I'm like, oh, our kids are gonna be so cute. We're gonna have little Phillips and little Alyssas. Yeah. So
And then another dog.
and another dog.
The first thing she wants to do is get another dog when we have our own place.
I've been looking at puppies for the past 3 weeks nonstop. Every single morning, I get an email from an adoption website. They're like, new puppies that match your searches. And I'm like, oh my god, let's get this one. And I'll send screenshots to my parents. I'm like, let's get it.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
One, when do you plan on moving in together? And two, why haven't you moved in together?
Okay, so we've talked about this. So he has a couple things to pay off. I'm still in school and not able to work a full-time job. So I think, when we're both financially ready, we're going to, but we kind of put a time limit, 1 or 2 years,
Total together?
By the end of 2 years from now, we should probably have our own apartment.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm almost in my mid-20s. It's time to...
Yeah.
But, my story. I took on, a car and a motorcycle and...
Yeah.
And then another car.
Well, the other car's paid off, so it's... But, yeah, I got to pay off stuff, build that credit up, and then I can get whatever place I want. That was the goal of it, buying all that stuff was building credit.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of debt really fast. Can I tell you guys a funny story, though, about my new puppy that we got?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
So-
saw.
So I have a Belgian Malinois, which is a sort of shepherd in the Belgian breed. And I take this dude for walks almost every day, right? And I've been building trust with him off the leash. And yesterday, as soon as we turn the corner over there by the preschool, I take him off the leash. And this fool, he doesn't walk far. He's right next to me, a yard or two ahead of me, right? And I see his ears perk up. I'm like, what's this dude looking at, right? And I look down the street or on the sidewalk, and there's 4 birds right there. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I wonder. I'm like, get it, boy. He fucking bolts, bro.
Oh my god.
Gates open, gone, right? And the birds start flying away, and this fool keeps going. I'm like, Duke, come back, Duke. And then he's like, what? And then he comes running back. But I'm like,
funny.
that's awesome. If I tell him to get it, he's getting
He'll,
it.
he'll fucking get
I
it.
love that shit. Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, the whole puppy thing just
Warmed his heart.
made me think of that. No, walking him has been a highlight of my day coming home, I'm like, fuck, I gotta walk this guy. And then as soon as I do it, I'm like, dude, he's just so much fun. And I'm definitely gonna get a shepherd again when I have my own place because they're so fucking smart. They're so smart.
Because this is a relationship episode, he said walking his dog is the highlight of his day.
I don't see you every day, okay? I get to walk him every day.
You don't see me every day because you don't try to see me every day.
Oh shit!
Do we gotta go?
Round one.
Hey, this relationship
ding, ding.
is a two-way street, okay?
I work and go to school. Do not start with
okay.
me.
Go.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for having us.
God, see, now you're making your friends hate us. Okay. For you two, share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
Thank you. You gotta amp up these questions, baby.
Oh man, dude.
You go first.
I can't think of
You go
anything.
first.
No,
you
go
gotta
first.
get
No,
us
you go
wanting to
first.
leave, you know what I mean?
Embarrassing?
Yeah, like most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you.
If the listeners listen closely, you can hear that dumbass dog barking right now.
The first thing
Dude,
he
my
did when I
whole
walked
life is
in was jump on me, and he wouldn't stop jumping on me.
Oh my god, I can't think of anything. Go.
You guys want me to start with an embarrassing
Okay,
story?
yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
Wait, what?
It's just because this is hilarious. I love-
About me or?
No, about me.
Oh, okay.
About
Go
me.
for it.
I mean, I can tell an embarrassing story about you
No,
too.
stop.
Okay, so
He knows the story already.
when when I was, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, between 8 and 10, I used to just walk around the house in a shirt and underwear. You know, this is what I did. Why wear pants? But my mom would make me and my brother do the dishes, like in the sink rather than in the dishwasher because she wanted us to work. And I was sitting there, and
Child labor.
I was standing there washing the dishes, and I'm just like, I look at my brother, I'm like, I have to fart. And so like I lift my leg up to fart, and I straight just poo my pants. Just poo my pants. And I'm sitting there in strawberry shortcake underwear. I remember.
Strawberry shortcake?
And I'm like, Mom! And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Oh my
And so my mom cleaned it up for me, but I was 10 years old, or 8 or 10, and pooped my pants.
I swear to God, she's an adult now, and she's gonna do that shit. 'Cause
Probably.
She's like, I have to fart.
Some of those farts sound a little suspicious.
I have a story though.
we're just going around.
We were coming home from a pizza party. It was my little brother's pizza party. And I was probably like 10 or 11 too. And I remember I had 7-Up and one of those sour straws. You know those things? Those candies?
Oh yeah.
I had one of those, and it fucked my stomach up. I don't know what it did, but it messed it up. And we're on the freeway, and I told my dad, like, I have to poop, Dad. He's like, well, you're gonna have to wait. I'm like, pull over. I have to poop, Dad. He didn't want to pull over, and it was on the off ramp right here, and I fucking shat my pants, bro. And I'm just like yelling, ah! And I shit everywhere. The back of his car. That's what he gets for not pulling over. I told him.
That's what he gets.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So maybe we've given you guys enough time to think about an embarrassing moment.
You go first.
It's not a poop story. Okay.
Damn it.
I know, sorry.
Do we have to stick with the poop thing?
I've
No,
literally
you don't.
never peed my pants or like never shit my pants.
Oh,
Must
you
be
haven't
nice.
lived then.
I
You
peed my
haven't
pants on
lived.
I peed my pants on New
Come on,
Year's.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait,
I'm not
what?
living.
Were we hanging out on New Year's?
Oh, was it not New Year's? No, it was what was the time we got drunk before that?
I don't fucking know.
No, we were in we went somewhere. We were in a hotel room.
And you peed your pants?
It was for Antonio's 21st birthday. Yeah, I got super drunk. We went out to the bar. Got super drunk, and I was in the bathroom throwing up. And every single time I threw up, I also peed.
Mind
Fuck.
you, she did not tell me
Embarrassing
this
story
until
number
like the next day, I think.
No, I
funny.
swore in my drunken memory. I was like, I told him right then and there. I'm like, I peed my pants.
Oh my god.
But I mean, I guess I didn't. But yeah, I peed my pants like 3 or 4 times. That just in that one sitting.
Jeez.
A real raw adult moment is when you fucking shit your pants.
Raw.
That's a raw adult
I
moment.
haven't shit my
You know,
pants
as an
either.
adult, I haven't shit my pants.
Oh god, you guys,
He's like, fuck. Am I by myself?
that's fine, but you guys haven't lived.
Okay, tell us your
That's-
non-poop.
that's-
To be
embarrassing
fair, this question was for both of you.
moments. Well, you guys are taking forever to think of
All right,
something.
do you have one?
Okay, so in my house we used to have tile. My dad just recently, well, I was younger, put it to wood, and he polished it. Didn't tell anyone. I was running to the bathroom because I had to pee, didn't pee my pants.
You gotta make that clear.
I skid across the whole thing, and I have like this huge scar on my hand now. And to this day, they make fun of me for it and give me like rubber socks, so I don't slip anymore.
Rubber socks.
From like Sky High and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh fuck yeah! Dang. Man, this is hard. I don't know. I can't think of one. Dude, this is hard. I don't know. Most embarrassing moment. Okay. Well, I'll just stick with. I haven't pooped myself as an adult, but the one time that I remember pooping myself, I was maybe like 7, and I went. So like, my grandparents used to live kind of out in a rural area, and we went to these foothills, and we were just driving around, kind of hiking around, and just go and like, just hanging out. And then I told my grandpa like, oh, like I need to go to the bathroom. He's like, oh, just go over there. And I'm like, no. Like I need to go, like number 2. So he's like, oh, just wait. We'll leave like in like 10 minutes. And then that turned into like 40 minutes. I'm like, okay, like, can we go please? He's like, yeah, like 10 more minutes. And that turned into like another hour.
Oh.
So then we're finally driving back, and I was just like, I remember trying to hold it so hard, and right as we pull into the driveway, it just like all came out. And it all came out, and I started crying, and then my grandma was like, what happened? And I said algo pasó, which means like something happened in Spanish, and my family still makes fun of me for that. They still say that every now and then. They say algo pasó. Yeah, so I guess that was the most embarrassing.
That's funny.
Just because I still get
saying
roasted.
that to you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fight you.
That's funny.
Fuck. Oh, it's your
That's your-
turn.
My question. I just said the one.
You guys
Huh?
just
No, I just asked.
yeah, okay. Then
Really?
Yeah, and then she asked, and then it's your turn.
Oh, dang.
Remember the one you picked out? You
Oh,
didn't
right,
ask it.
right.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with that dog?
I don't know, that dog is falling out.
he probably hears you talking. And he's
Oh,
like,
he misses you.
Wait, how? Can you do that again?
Oh my god.
I'm about to go
It just-
beat his ass.
Stop it.
Okay, when did you last cry in front of each other?
I cry all the time.
Hey.
No, I mean, so full candid, I'm on antidepressants, but sometimes they just stop working, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm really sad. So I cry in front of Philip all the time. Like, even if he doesn't do anything, I'll make something up that he did, and I'll start crying. I'm like, you don't love me. And then he's like, are you really gonna start this right now? I'm like, yes.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you remind me?
I
when the last time?
do remember the last time you cried in front of me.
Uh-huh.
It was because of something that I had done. We were fighting, and I walked out of the house. Like, I stormed out of the house. We were here. I stormed out of the house, and I went into my car, and then I kind of just I sat in my car for a little bit, cooled down, came back in the house, and Phil was just on his bed, like, so upset with me. And he's just like, I don't like.
Oh, I
yeah,
remember.
you know that one. I think that's the last time you cried in front of me. Like, I don't exactly remember like what we were fighting about, but that was one of like probably like the darkest parts of our relationship. Like, where just everything was hard. Like, just seeing each other for 5 minutes was hard. Like, we couldn't have a good moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Good
I think
times.
yeah, but yeah, that was probably a year ago,
Okay.
and I cried in front of him like 2 days ago.
we probably like gone through our roughest times in the beginning.
Yeah, I think from like April.
Fuck is
so
going
like,
on my eye right now?
I don't know. I
It's
feel
okay,
like
Phil. You can let it out,
Yeah.
buddy.
That's called tears.
yeah. So like
I'm
6.
getting one from like right here and like right here. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh god, 6 or 7 months in. That was our hardest part of the relationship, and it lasted for like 3 months of just hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't cried in front of her yet, but I almost teared up yesterday because we were talking about our moms being friends.
Oh yeah.
What?
I know. It
I
was
don't
pretty
know.
wholesome. It was pretty
Because
wholesome.
like her mom reminds me a lot of my mom,
Okay.
and we were just saying,
Oh, your
like-
mom must be cute then, because his mom's so cute.
Dude,
Yeah.
she's-
Your mom's adorable,
Yeah.
dude.
Do you remember
I
how I
know.
speak to her?
She's-
I
that's-
speak to her like that way for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I tell her. I'm like, dude, like your mom reminds me of mom. My mom's super cute too.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, my mom doesn't have many friends, and I'm like, my mom doesn't either. I'm like, they could be friends.
Oh, that is so
That shit
cute.
was cute
I
as
want to
hell.
cry. You know,
Right?
I understand.
Yeah,
I
I
understand.
was
You
just
guys are so lame. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay. You're good.
I'm interested in see what Emily would say.
oh fuck.
What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
Anything? Dude, I laugh about anything.
I probably know your answer, James. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. Because if you're like really funny, you can make anything funny. You know what I mean? Okay. Things not to joke about. I wouldn't say like make them into a joke, but things that I just don't like people talking about is like. So my roommate uses the R slur a lot, which I don't like, and like she uses it as a joke. Like she calls people it, but I can't like
she
change
does,
a person.
huh? I
Yeah,
didn't notice that.
I can't change a person, so I just let her do it. And then, and then I would say I'm pretty socially aware. So like any like social issues that people laugh about, I'm just like, bro, come on, they're struggling. Like, don't make it funny. But yeah, I guess that's mine. Super serious.
Super serious.
You haven't listened to the last episode, right? Okay.
I haven't.
I throw that fucking word around like
Like I don't
like
care.
it's nobody's deal.
It's just something I wouldn't say, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm so confused by the conflict with that word. Honestly, I don't know why. I grew up with that
Yeah, I
word
don't
so
know. I don't
much.
know why
I
I hate
don't
it
know
so much.
what word we're talking about.
Retard.
Yeah. Like I can't even say it. It doesn't feel right for me to say it.
I grew up saying it too, as most did. But I don't know why. I kind of just got it. I'm like, I don't know. It seems like an ugly word to me for some reason.
Well,
it's
I mean-
just so
I
abrasive.
find it so funny. the only time like it was used around me is when someone did really stupid shit. You know, it's like, what are you retarded?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
No,
I get what
I
you mean.
see it differently because I've been working with kids for the past
Yeah.
decade, and I've worked with mentally retarded kids, and so like I just kind of learned from an early age, do not use that word.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So-
happened to me too.
Yeah, I guess I just had a different environment
It's all
surrounding that word than you did.
Perspectives on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all
Yeah.
different perspectives.
So it's just me.
For me, like I get what you mean. There's plenty of stuff that I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Like I don't say that word either. I've yet to say it on the podcast. I probably won't. It's just I don't know. It's just not part of my vocabulary. And there's plenty of topics I personally wouldn't joke about. But I definitely, if something's funny, it's funny.
Yeah.
And I don't take any of this game that we call life too seriously. So like I'm definitely with you. I know how you feel strongly about this, Phil.
Yeah.
What is it, funny over right?
Yeah.
I don't care what the topic is. If it's funny, I'll laugh. Even if it's something I wouldn't say, but if it's funny, like fuck it, it's funny, dude. Like we're all gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
I might as well have some fun while I'm here. Like
There's
I get you.
there's a good example of when someone tries to be funny and it doesn't go right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing.
yeah,
I'm
don't get me
talking
wrong.
about.
Like it needs to be fun. You could tell when something is malicious.
Yeah,
When it has malicious
exactly.
intent.
Not just that, but when it's just plain out, it's like,
Or
why
just
did you
unfunny.
say that? And I'll give you an example.
Kramer.
What? No.
Oh, okay.
Well, he just had a Kramer moment. Let me tell you. So, as everyone I imagine knows, Kobe just died, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Do you know
Ari?
Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't.
I don't know who that
Ari
is.
Shafir. He's a famous comedian. He's coming up to be very popular. But he released a tweet that was just so
In bad taste.
Yeah, just
not
bad
even
taste.
not even bad.
What did he
it
say?
was so wrong. Like it's you read it, you listen to it, it's like, why did you even say that?
Just
Yeah.
is pretty much the Cliff Notes version is just like talking shit on Kobe and how happy he is that he's dead.
It was like
What?
he said Kobe Bryant died 41 years too late or something like that.
Whoa.
Something along those lines, and that he hates
Where's
the Lakers.
the funny part in that?
That's what
Yeah.
everyone's trying to figure out. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, was that meant to be funny, or was that literally just I hate
Like what
you?
his feelings were.
I think he was trying to show how much he hates the Lakers by using Kobe
Oh.
Bryant.
Like trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to be funny.
He
but
was trying to find an angle with using this as a way to be funny about hating the Lakers. But you,
Oh fuck.
That's the thing.
it's one of those moments like, dude,
Yeah.
that's not funny.
Yeah.
I think
And
he,
he's a funny dude. Like his comedy is funny, but that was just like, dude, I lost a little respect for you from that. You know.
I think I'm the only one here that has topics that like I'm like it's not funny no matter what way you spin it.
Go for it.
Really?
Yeah, no, I mean when people make like sexist remarks like
Yeah.
women need to do this, like I don't think
Yeah,
that's funny at
those
all.
are never
I don't
funny.
think rape jokes are funny, never have. Like those topics are so off limits for me. And Philip knows like
I've
if
gotten in trouble multiple times because I laugh at
Yeah.
a sexist or a rape joke. Like,
yeah, no, I just look at him like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like I just don't think it's funny in any way, shape, or form. Never have.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, everyone's
and I
different.
respect your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Whose question is it?
I think it. Oh no, I
It's
just
James.
asked. Right?
It's
Oh,
my
wait.
turn?
Wait, didn't I just ask that? No.
It's James'
It's
turn.
you. Yeah, it's you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay.
What set are we on?
I'm back on set one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are we circling back to those?
I mean, you didn't. So I mean, I think just pick out whatever question.
Honestly,
from
I
whatever.
don't, I don't give a shit. I'm just, I'm just going for it.
Yeah, we still got plenty of time. Okay. Would you like to be famous? And if so, in what way?
I like that one.
I would like this show to get big.
Mm.
And
That is a good, yeah.
I've said it before on this show. It's like I want influence. You know, I want, I guess, quote unquote power. You know, like with having I don't know, fame to it. But at a certain point too, I'm a person that likes to be alone at times. You know, I need my alone time. So I don't know. I would like this show to grow and become popular. You know,
But you wouldn't want to be famous to the point where, like, you couldn't go.
outside and have a million cameras on me. Fuck no.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's not a normal life. And then you start like disconnecting from real people, you know, and I couldn't imagine doing that because what I do for a living, construction, that's like the realest shit you can get, you know. Like I'm building walls at a museum that is worth $5 billion that millions of people will go to every year, you know.
Yeah.
And disconnecting myself from that, I just don't feel like it's genuine at that point.
I don't think I'd want to be famous. I'd want maybe the money that comes with a little bit of fame. I wouldn't want excess money, but
I disagree. I feel like you wouldn't even want the money
why?
because you've said multiple times like you don't really care like how much you make as long as you have like a
No, but
steady
I mean
living.
like being able to afford a place to live right now would be great. Just a little bit more money than I have now. Just being able to live.
anything, please.
yeah. But no,
donate to our Patreon.
Oh my god.
Kickstarter.
I wouldn't want to be famous just because there's a lot of days where I'm just like I just want to stay home. Like I don't want people to be like, oh, she's a recluse because she doesn't go out anymore. She doesn't do this. I'm like, I'm fucking depressed. There's a reason I'm not going outside. But no, like I don't want people to feel that they have the right to dig into my life because I'm on some public platform. I'm like, my shit is my business, and if I want to share that with you, I will. But with fame, nothing is your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, so give me the money, don't give me the fame.
So like if you were like because I know there's a lot of artists that just don't show their face. Would you rather be famous that way?
No.
No,
Not even
you
like
don't
that?
want to be known at all.
I don't want to be like I don't know, maybe like a little bit more popular on whatever but I don't want to be famous to where there's like people like just people looking into my life. That's just too much for me.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them that yet?
Jesus Christ. Ooh, that one's hard.
You got it.
I have no idea. I have no idea. That's a deep one. You always get super deep ones.
I know we've answered this before. Andy asked this on the Questions podcast. Maybe that's why Andy and Daniel fell in love. Because it seemed like he was asking a lot of these same questions. So,
Dude, I'm pretty
Wait,
sure
with
he
each
got
other?
questions out of this.
from this, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say with each other?
Yeah.
Oh.
Andy and Daniel, they're in love.
Oh, sorry. I'm new here.
Their relationship's blooming. Yeah, it's beautiful.
They've kissed and everything.
We've talked about it at least 4 times in a row on every episode.
Yeah, we have.
Okay, well, so then James, you already answered it. Answered this.
Yeah, but are you ready to answer? Or
No.
Okay. What I could say though is that I feel like I've gotten better about kind of what Phil is saying, like speaking my mind and telling people how I feel. I don't know. Would you agree? I feel like you know how I feel about you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you wouldn't need any more explanation from me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to think the same from everyone around my life, from you guys, from Philip, or from Daniel and Andy. And I've even gotten better about that with my parents. Like just a couple weeks ago, we were at the grocery store. And I was saying how I haven't like talked. What I can't remember what I was saying. She's like, "Oh, you should tell your mom you love her." Okay, and I just texted her right then and there. And then my mom called me. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just want to tell you I love you." So I've been getting better at that. Yeah. So no, I don't really think so.
That's beautiful.
Mine's not going to be beautiful. Because usually when I feel very strongly for someone, like, yeah, it'll take me a lot to say it, but I'll eventually say it to you. But I'm very passive-aggressive when I don't like you. And, like, I feel like some people just really need to hear it, that, like, you're not a good person. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
That's a fucking mood
Yeah,
right there.
and,
Yeah.
like,
Hey, you're kind of an asshole. I don't like you.
yeah, exactly. And like, was it like 2 days ago where I was just up all night and I just kept thinking about everyone that I didn't like and how I just like needed to tell them something. And it was just like bothering me the whole night, so I couldn't sleep.
Do you think you should tell them?
Yes.
Okay,
like if
I agree.
If I
I agree,
died,
right?
So
like-
why haven't you told them that yet?
because I'm just so not that person. Like, I'm just not an angry.
Are you just afraid of the consequences?
No,
or
not
so
at
like
all.
if
Because I don't even talk to any of them.
like if the end of the world was coming, you wouldn't be like, okay, it's time to tell you something, or would just be like,
I'm gonna die. No, I don't know. But
If the end of the world
So
was
if you
coming,
don't like
then that's
something,
what
you
you
should tell
decide to
them.
do.
Right?
I know.
Okay,
You
so
got
I'm gonna need to like later. Okay, cool.
But yeah, it'd be something like that.
So your dying words would be like,
I hate all of you. This is why you're a bad person. Names the whole list.
sounds good.
Thank you.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's your turn, Phil.
Yeah. The,
No, it's Emily's turn.
oh,
is
yeah,
it
you guys
Emily's
just
turn?
answered.
Oh, yeah.
You
What the
guys
fuck?
just
Oh,
I'm
right,
tripping.
right.
I'm
Okay.
tripping.
Where is it?
Wait, did you just ask?
I just asked.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Quality or ability?
No more depression.
That's a good one.
No, but honestly, I wish that I woke up happier.
Yeah.
On a day-to-day basis, because it's just like, even when like I'm not like when my meds work, like I'm just like sometimes I'm just kind of like slow and just kind of like just going through my day, not really enjoying my day. So I wish that I could like have more happiness and just be more joyful.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Shit. At first, I was gonna say to be able to speak like a second language.
Yeah.
I think it's very valuable towards what I do. But I think I would say that I would want to be able to motivate people more, especially the people I work around, and just let them see that the position they're in, the career they're in, and if they're working with us in our company, that you have a good opportunity to make something and be a part of something that will be good to you, because the company I work for is really good, and even though it's hard and it's physical, like we're pretty laid back, and it's like we want to finesse stuff because we're about making our product look good, and I would like to be able to just motivate people to just give a good 8-hour day worth of effort, and come on time, ready to work. That's all you need to do. If you do that, then you'll stay here, you'll be with us, and you'll be good. But yeah, those two, I think, speak a second language and motivate people.
You only get a choice of one, so
Probably motivate people.
really
It's a good one.
over speaking a second language.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I feel like if you're able to do that, it doesn't matter what language you speak. You can just feel
Someone
it.
will translate it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's true. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else,
Oh God.
what would you want to know?
I'm not ready. Are you?
He wasn't ready.
If a crystal ball could tell you the truth.
Wait, can I read the question?
Yeah.
That it fucking sucked.
Okay.
Or your future.
Or
Or the
anything.
future.
Or
Or anything
anything
else. The truth of anything else.
I think I would want to know my future, like not the when I'm gonna die, but like if if it'll be a good one, because I don't know, because I'm going to school to be a vet, right? And that's gonna take forever. So I would want to know if it's like worth it. Like I know it'll be worth it, but I mean like,
Do you just want to know like your timeline or
or like how long it'll take,
Okay.
or if I'm gonna actually get there, like be able to do what I want, not just like stuck doing something that I don't.
so you wouldn't want full details, you want a vague outline of
Yeah.
what your future is?
Yeah,
Okay.
super vague. Because I just want to know the idea, and then I want to figure it out through how, like, just through the present of like actually going through
Okay.
it.
I'm about to go put this dog down.
Stop! That's not funny.
he won't
Another
stop.
thing, killing animals is not funny.
I agree. Thank
it
you.
could be funny.
How?
I can't. Never mind.
That's very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
You don't defend it, bro. You just say that was funny.
You just say you're right, honey.
No, fuck that. What the hell? Okay, I think what I would choose if I can know the truth is if there was some type of afterlife or not. Because I feel like that would change
The
how I would
game,
live
dude.
my life. It would
Yeah.
change the game. If you would know with certainty.
You really think that it would change the way that you're living?
Yeah.
Why?
Positively or negatively?
I don't know, but it would change it. It would change it.
Okay, so say that there's an afterlife. Would you just be like, go crazy, fuck this shit? You know?
I feel like I wouldn't have as much pressure on myself.
Got it. I get what you mean.
The thing for me is that I feel like I put so much stress on myself and I overthink so much because right now how I feel is this is it. There's nothing else. So because of that, I feel like I need to accomplish as much as I can. I need to experience as much as I can. I need to see as much as I can. And like that's why I feel guilty sometimes for those days where I don't do anything. Because I feel like, fuck, I wasted a day. I only have so many days and I wasted one of them, you know? If I were to know that there's something more, I feel like I would be a lot more relaxed. And I'd be a lot more like, this isn't all there is, you know? So I could just be happy.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Can I pause for a moment? I need to go deal with this dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just close.
All right, we're unpaused.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Next question.
Where are you going? Come back. Come back. Yeah, right there.
Whitetail.
He's such a freak.
Yes. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it?
You answer first. Let me think about this.
Not dreamed of, but I thought about just leaving and like going and living on my own for
Running away.
like, I don't know, maybe a year. You know, I'm always fascinated by people that do that. You know, that are able to just walk away from everything they have and going and living a life and then coming back. You know? I find it so interesting. Like, I think it was you that told me that your family knew someone or whatever, and he like didn't he like cycle all the way through South America?
Oh yeah, it was like it was a friend. It was like a family friend.
Yeah, and
And
didn't
he-
he become fluent in Spanish?
He became fluent in Spanish.
Yeah.
He literally sold everything he had, like even his car. Just bought a bike and a bunch of like backpacking gear, and he biked from Long Beach down to the tip of South America.
Bro, that is so fucking cool.
Yeah, it took over a year, and that's how he ended up learning Spanish along the way. He came back fluent in Spanish.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah, he got mugged in Colombia.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I'm dating someone who wants to pack up and leave.
if you that's how you take it, yes.
What's something that I've always wanted to do?
Into the mic, my love.
Something you've dreamt of doing, and why haven't you done it?
I think it's kind of like what I'm working on right now. I've been dreaming of being a physical therapist for years now, my entire undergrad. And, like, I'm so close. I just have to get into my PhD program, and then I'm there. Like, so it's not, like, more so, like, why am I not working? Why haven't I done it? It's, like, I can't do it yet, but, like, it's coming. Like, I'm in school. I'm, like, I can't wait to be in grad school. So, yeah.
I feel that.
You know what scares me with that? Is that, what if you go through all that and it doesn't make you happy?
See? That's what I'm saying.
One thing I forgot.
Fair question.
One thing I wanted to tell you too, James, is this is the first week in my career that I can say that I love what I do.
Really?
Yeah. This week alone made me feel like I love what I do. For the longest time, I've always said what I do brings me fulfillment. I don't know if it brings me happiness, but after this week, I can say I love what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I find so much joy in just my field. So in the field of kinesiology, like, I am super happy. So, if I get my PhD and being a physical therapist doesn't work out for me, I can do research or I can teach. Like, I can still do what I love and not do the job that I envisioned myself doing.
I see.
But, I've never actually, because, I've done internships as a PT aide. I loved it. I thought it was fun. It's just I was overworking myself because I was working another job and I was going to school full time. But had I just devoted all of that time to that one job, I would have been so happy. But like, ideally, I want to work with kids, and I was working with adults there. But just like the types of things that I was doing, I was getting really excited. I was like, I'm going to get to do this one day. And, even from the people I was working for, they were teaching me so much. And I was always engaged rather than, being in that job where you're like just kind of sitting there dozed off.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just always like, teach me more. Because I'm one of those people, like, if I leave school, I miss school. So this was a way for me to still learn outside of school. So yeah, I love my field. I could do anything in my field and probably be happy.
I could say that internships really change the
Yeah.
game, because everyone would be like, "Are you sure you want to be a vet? Like, that's kind of gross. Like, are you gonna do it?"
What about the sad moments too?
See, that's the thing. I've done internships where they let me see surgeries and like all that gross stuff. And usually, if I see my own blood, I'm down. I faint.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I hear fainting, I think of the story you told me, James.
Which
What?
one?
When you got blood drawn.
You fainted?
Oh yeah. I'm not. That was only once. It was only one time, but I think it's because I hadn't eaten or something, and I got up too fast.
Dude, you don't know how many times I think of that story.
Right.
And imagining you just like, huh?
Dude, like, yeah, I got my blood taken because they took a lot of blood. It wasn't. I can't remember why they were taking blood, but they took a good amount. And I got up right away, and we just went to the front counter. And then I remember, like, kind of getting tunnel vision a little bit, but next thing you know, I woke up and I'm on the floor. And I'm like, what the
Were you
fuck
passed out for a long
happened?
time?
Didn't you tell your mom, like,
Not
Mom,
too
I
long.
don't feel so good? Didn't you tell her that?
Maybe. I don't know. But my mom
Yeah.
said I literally just, like, fell forward, hit my face on the counter, and then fell back.
Holy shit!
Like my nose fucking hurt after. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
See, that's fucking funny right there. Damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
Your own blood. But
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Like, I would assist with like neuters and spays, and like if they had like masses and they had to drain them, like I was good. And yeah, like euthanasias, I was fine. It was the owners that made it hard.
Yeah.
Because they would like hug you and cry, and you're supposed to be professional, but it's like I'm still young,
And you're still a human. Yeah.
and like I haven't been a vet for too long or at all
Yeah.
to like become not human and be okay with that.
Yeah.
not human. Is that the goal?
yeah.
Become not
You
human?
have to dehumanize.
Yeah, you really
dehumanize
do.
yourself.
You really do. Because like it's not hard for the dog, because it's honestly better for them, because they're like not okay.
It's quick.
Yeah.
I just put my dog down.
Yeah. I know. He told
And
me.
I'm starting to get like used to it at this point, which is sad to say, but
Yeah.
But yeah. Why did I say that? Oh,
I don't know.
internships.
Internships. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a, you get
It
an
really
idea.
changes.
You get
Yeah.
an idea
Yeah.
of yeah.
It's
Yeah.
my question.
Yeah.
Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing and why?
Ooh, what do you mean by disturbing?
Like, I guess, well, whose death would affect you
Affect
guys
you
the
the
most?
most?
The
Oh.
most, yeah.
I think we would have the same answer.
Yeah.
My
Your mom.
mom,
Yeah, my mom.
100%. Yeah, that would break me.
Why?
She's been the only constant in my life who I can truly feel like is there for me no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, she had me when she was so young, and literally her whole life has been dedicated to like my life. And that's been kind of hard to come to terms with. Like, I feel guilty about that, but at the same time, like, I just feel like this, like, I don't know, I just love her so much.
Mhm.
And she's always there for me, and no matter what, like, she's always there to support me, and she always like wants the best for me. So it would be hard to continue without that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's days where I just look at her and I'm like, fuck. Like, that shit's gonna happen. And I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do with myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm so attached to her.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not as attached as I used to be because college. But I think she's become more attached to me because of college. Like, she'll text me all the time, call me all the time.
Because she misses you more.
Because she misses me, yeah. And I think I'm just so distracted by school that, like, there's times where I don't even think about it. But, like, as soon as I'm not doing anything, I'm like, I have to see this girl. Like, I can't do it anymore. Yeah, but I'm sure that'll destroy me. Because, like, my relationship with my dad it used to be close, but it's not as anymore. So, yeah, his death would hurt, but, like, for sure, my mom's would impact me more.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Philip?
Probably my grandma.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it would ruin my whole family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that doesn't have a mother figure. So, I mean, I love my parents to death. I am super close with both of them, but I think the death of one of my brothers would probably hurt me the most. So I'm a twin. But so I can't really decide between the two of them. With my older brother, I look up to him so much, and it's just one of those things where, like, I look up to him and he doesn't know that I look up to him, because when we were kids we were always fighting.
Yeah.
And with my twin brother, we've been together since before we were born, so it's kind of, we have a different bond. And so yeah, I think the death of one of my brothers would trump the death of one of my parents for me, because, like, with my parents, like, I expect them to die before me.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, and it's like, I know that I'm gonna have to deal with that. But when it comes to my sibling, it's like, I don't know when or if I'm gonna have to go through that. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just one of those, like, I hope it never happens. I hope I never have to go through that, because we would have already lost both of our parents, which was expected, and now there's this shouldn't have happened death.
Yeah. I think Kevin, my uncle Kevin, his death would fuck me up. Yeah. Because he's only a year older, so
Yeah,
we grew up like brothers. Yeah.
Okay, Emily?
Okay. Lighter note. Your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make one final dash to save any one item. What would it be? And why?
Any one item. Go ahead, my love. You got this.
There is a picture of me and my grandpa when I was, I don't know, maybe 2, and it's just hanging on my wall. It is probably my most favorite picture that, you know, I have of the two of us, because in the picture he's kind of just looking down at me and I'm just smiling and just being happy. And it was a gift from one of my uncles, and it's a tiny little thing, but it's like, I look at that every single morning when I wake up, and I'm just like, God, I miss you. I think I would just go back and get that picture.
Shit. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know.
Any of your video games?
No.
It's all on Steam. It's all on the
Yeah.
cloud.
Exactly. Exactly, yeah. I'm trying to think of something that someone may have given me, like one of my family members given me, and I can't think of anything.
What about your axe?
Huh?
Oh, your axe. You can just break through the house that's burning
axe?
down.
No. I don't really know. I think one of the most sincere things my grandparents have ever got me is from 2 years ago. Not this last Christmas, the Christmas before. But I'm a big sports fanatic. I go for two of the shittiest teams in their leagues. I go for the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Sabres. And they had gotten me these, I don't know how to describe it.
Wood-burned signs.
Yeah, wood-burned signs with their logos and all that.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
it's the first time where I got something. I was like, wow, they really thought about me when getting this, you know. So I think I would save those, especially in a fire. Ain't saving
Little
those
more
bitches. My turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common.
Humor. That's number 1. That's all. No, I'm kidding.
That's all.
You go. Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Well, I want to see if you guys have 2 different things. I don't want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like
you
three,
name
three?
3, and then I'll name.
Okay,
3.
wait, I have to
Okay.
think.
I'm assuming
Or-
both of you guys are gonna have humor on
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
list. So then two more for the both of you.
Or you do 1, I do 1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
Okay, go.
I would say music.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Movie taste.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I think for some movies.
For some movies.
I'm still trying to get used to the.
It's okay.
No, the what?
I really love musicals.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh.
yes.
I love
Okay, you know what? If
musicals.
he doesn't want to watch them, I got you.
got you.
They're
Okay.
growing. They're growing on me. It's just musicals though.
Horror movie
besides
taste.
This?
Horror movies.
Oh yeah. Or fuck. Yes. Man, I love horror movies, and it's dope to find someone who loves horror movies as well. Okay,
Yeah.
you said horror movies.
Yeah.
I'll say love of animals.
Okay.
I would say we both love animals quite a bit.
Yeah, I think is that 3?
Food.
Oh,
You guys said humor, music, movies.
Oh, I thought
Humor-
3.
He was on his third answer. She needs her third answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said food.
You said food.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Humor, horror movies,
Yeah.
and food.
I would say my last one would be.
Oh, God.
I was gonna say mental health.
Oh, my God.
I'll say love of Guitar Hero
Oh,
right now
fuck. I forgot about that one.
because we've been grinding that.
But didn't
Dude.
you get that from her?
No.
Well, this is what happened. I used to love Guitar Hero as a kid, but then I haven't played in forever.
Then you
Okay.
came over,
to a
saw
certain
my
extent,
consoles.
yes.
Okay.
Because I came over and I'm like, whoa, you have Guitar Hero.
Yeah, she reintroduced it.
Yes,
Okay.
she started this
Okay.
addiction again, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, have you been to Lost Levels?
No.
The arcade in Fullerton?
I don't.
So-
I haven't gone to an arcade since I was probably like
Double
8.
date. Anyway.
Yeah.
They
That's a
just
good
started.
idea.
They
That'd
just
be
started
fun.
like selling
Yeah.
stuff, and
Like retro games.
and then so I have Guitar Hero 2, right? The whole case, guitar, everything, right? He sees this thing on the fucking wall and is like, "We're buying it." So
It's-
now we have 2 of them.
I was telling you, brand
Brand new.
copy of Guitar Hero 2 for PlayStation 2. Brand new.
Brand new.
Guitar still wrapped in the plastic.
You
Yes.
nerds.
And then we bought Guitar Hero 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then Aerosmith.
Guitar Hero Aerosmith.
I played 3 hours of it every day to the point where like shit was moving. It was bad.
It was like an optical illusion.
Yeah.
Like you look at the wall, but it would still be
Yeah.
moving.
We have an addiction. It's fine.
oh my god. Okay.
I forgot about that. That should have been number 1.
It is back to James.
Yeah.
My turn?
Low
Okay.
key, I've been wanting to buy a Game Boy or a Nintendo
Ooh.
DS.
Dude.
Dude, you should just get a Switch,
Get a
man.
Switch.
No, fuck
It's not
that.
the
No.
same. He wants the
I
nostalgia.
want, yeah,
Okay.
I want.
All right, I
That's
respect
what I
that.
want to go back to.
I respect that.
Advance?
guitar,
Game Boy Advance? The
that-
freaking...
that Guitar Hero, like what you guys have. I want to go back to
For
that.
your...
Yes, for
I
myself.
feel,
I get you.
I feel.
I have a PS2. Jesus.
That's what I want to get back to. I grew up on a PS2.
Dude, same, bro.
Yes.
Same. I had a whole thing full of fucking games. Because anytime I got money, every birthday, it was just a list of PlayStation
Yep.
games.
Yep.
I was not that kid.
No.
That was me.
Mood.
Okay. Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time. Say things that you might not normally say.
I was honestly avoiding these questions.
Why?
I don't know. They're super, like, sappy.
Let's get sappy.
It's Valentine's
Sappy.
Let's get
Day.
It's
sappy.
Valentine's Day.
You start. I started last time, and I need to think like things that I wouldn't tell him.
Yeah, like maybe
Wouldn't?
Wait, what?
just things
'Cause,
you
like-
wouldn't normally say. So like if you're always saying like, "Oh, you're so kind," like thank you, like they already know. Tell them
Okay,
something.
well,
yeah.
Could this be an all-around question?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like,
around.
so I actually wrote a song for Philip
Oh no.
where I like told him everything that I love about him that I wouldn't normally say.
Okay.
So I mean, like,
Well-
he hasn't heard that song in probably a year, but because I haven't given it to him. But one of the things I recently started telling him more was that I love the wrinkles by his eyes when he smiles, because he just it's just like right under and just right on the side. It's not crow's feet, but it's just like there's smile lines, and every single time he smiles, it's like the first thing I look at. I'm like, oh my god, I love these. I'm gonna look into these eyes the rest of my life. Like, that's one of my favorite things about
fucking
him.
whole-
Dude, I
Wholesome.
cry easy. Don't do that.
Super sappy, bro.
Love it.
Yeah.
Super sappy. I'm just gonna say something you already know because I don't know what else to say. But the one thing that attracted to her in the very first time was her smile. Like, it's the first time in my life where it's like someone's smile was attractive to me.
Ooh, look at me.
She already knew this. I've told her this like 100
Well, no,
times.
I didn't know that
Look
my
at
smile was like the
me.
first one that you're like, oh, like, fuck, like it's a good smile.
Yep. First thing
Yeah.
I thought was like, damn, those legs are nice, and look at that
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I was wearing a short dress when he first saw me. Are we supposed to name 3 things, or was it just
I think
like
it was just
one.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Did you said you want to go all around?
Oh, do you want to?
I'm down if you are.
smile. Yeah, go for it.
No, you go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Whoops. No, I'm kidding.
I like you guys' exchanges. You go for it. Me? Yeah. Fuck.
Hey, can you read it again? Okay, I don't know if I told you this, but I have really low days because my thyroid is just fucked up. So it's like high or low sometimes. And
I'm
the-
kind of a chimpanzee. What's thyroid?
chimpanzee. It's the gland that controls your hormones mostly.
It
Oh,
is
okay.
one of the glands. That
One of the
controls
glands, yeah.
hormones.
So sometimes it produces too much, and that's when my like anxiety kicks, and sometimes it doesn't produce enough, and that's when
Okay.
I like hit my lows. And I don't hit them often, but coincidentally, he's been there when it happens. And I would say that he's really good at taking me out of them and making me like forcing me to like express what I'm feeling, because he doesn't get it. He's not in my brain, you know. So I would say that's like a really good quality of yours.
For sure. Thank you.
Thanks.
I would say for you, I noticed this like when we first met, but I like the little noises you make. Like, I don't know. You just gotta listen, but she does a lot of like little short like squeals, like that,
Like that, okay.
exactly. And it's the cutest thing ever. Especially, I remember like one of the times we hugged, you like did that. You're like that, and I don't know. It just makes like it's almost like hearing a puppy like I don't know.
Do
I think it's like a sound of like happiness. Like, you know,
Yeah.
she's super happy when you're doing whatever that is.
and it's
And I don't even
infectious.
notice.
It's
Yes.
infectious.
Yeah.
It makes me feel really happy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I like
cute.
that.
I know, that's pretty adorable.
Okay. Do you have a secret hunch about how you guys are gonna die?
Oh shit.
See, we've answered this
Yeah,
question
we've answered
before.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay, Emily. Do you?
Okay, my worst fear is dying. So
Yeah, she's like-
I
she gets
literally
anxiety about it.
I don't think about it ever. Like I will wake up mid panic attack just because I like dreamed about dying. So I never try to, but my but I would hope is that it's in my sleep.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, for the sake of having 2 answers, my biggest fear is getting breast cancer. Because you know, like I was telling Philip like a month ago, I thought I felt a lump, and I was freaking out. Like I was just like, I don't know, should I go to the doctor, because it was painful. Turned out it was just scar tissue from my previous surgery, but I was terrified, and like, because I have people in my family who have gotten breast cancer, and so like it runs in my family, so I'm I think that's probably how I'm gonna go. But I'm terrified of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm so scared that I don't want to go get like it checked out because I don't want them to confirm it.
Yeah.
But then that's living in ignorance. But that's my biggest fear.
And it sucks because sometimes mammary glands can just get clogged, and you're just like, oh God, but it's just like a clogged gland. So you just have it. But it's scary to like make yourself go and check it. Like it's better for you, but.
And mammograms fucking hurt.
I know.
They squeeze it. They squeeze your boob until it's like a
in
flat
half.
pancake.
Yeah, really.
Like that's
Like a
what
waffle.
it is. No, like it's like
Straight
it
up.
shouldn't. The tissue should not do that.
Oh my god.
Like it, but it does.
Dude.
I don't remember what our answers were.
I remember mine. I had 2 answers, but mine was the main one is also cancer because it runs in my family. And my grandpa died of cancer, and like just seeing him kind of like degenerate was like, I don't know, it was really troubling.
It's mortifying.
Yeah. So that's why like I feel like I would probably off myself before I got to that point.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want my family to see me like
Suicide yourself.
that. Yeah.
Suicide yourself.
I would suicide myself.
Yeah.
Okay, Emily's question.
I don't know what you want to do anymore. Okay, what do you value most in a friendship?
Honesty.
That's a good one.
Like, and with honesty, like being upfront about things. Like people like, well, I thought you'd get mad. I'm like, I'm more mad now that you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
So yeah, honesty and being upfront are like big things with me because it's like if you think that I'm gonna get mad, like fuck, I may surprise you. I may not get mad.
Yeah.
So I hate when people assume that I'm gonna react a certain way. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm just like, you don't fucking know how I was gonna react. It depends on my mood. If I'm in a good mood, you're gonna get the best side of me. But yeah.
Do you take like your friendships very personal?
I used to. I really, really used to. Like my friends would be my family.
Yeah.
And they would be my whole world. Now I've distanced myself a lot from a lot of my friends just so I can kind of, I don't know, work more so on myself and my relationship and my relationship with my family, stuff like that. But yeah, no, my friends, I would pick my friends over anything when I was in junior high and high school. And even I think my first year of college, I would do that. But then I'm kind of just like, my priorities are all fucked up. Like I need to get shit straight. Like, so it's better for me in the long run. And so, yeah, focusing on my family has, made it a lot better.
Yeah, I would say honesty too. I like when you guys like see whatever problems that might come and I'm overlooking them and you'll bring them up to me and shit like that. I like honesty and I think calling through someone's bullshit is a very important thing towards a friendship. It's like, dude, you're kind of being stupid right now. Like, stop.
Yeah.
And I think that's important to have.
Yeah.
It's my turn, right? If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, what would you change anything about? Would you change anything about the way you are now living? Why?
I would probably drop out of school and I would just I would just travel for a year. I don't know why, I just feel this need to like see more of the world before I go. And I know if I didn't before I died, I would be really disappointed.
I don't think I would drop out of school. Solely because I'm an extroverted introvert. So like I need to be around people, but I won't make the effort to do so. So I think that's something I would change about myself is for that year, making that effort to like go out, meet new people, be social. Yeah, that'd be mine.
Okay.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Okay. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5 items.
Oh, that's a lot.
I think total of 5, so like between the two.
Even though you don't do it in the right way, you call me on a lot of my bullshit.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
A lot of my bullshit. I'm gonna keep track.
What was the question again?
What was it? Share 5 positive characteristics.
All right, positive. No, I'm kidding.
You better not be able to think of 5.
sorry. I make myself laugh. I love how family orientated like you are. Is that a characteristic?
Yeah.
That count?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I love how much you love the boy, my dog, because he's essentially our dog at this point. Like, we got him together. But like, I'll just look at you like interacting with him, and I'm like, oh, those are my boys.
I feel that.
Yeah. She says that, and then she'll cut in when I'm being all lovey with him.
Yeah, no. When
She gets
Chance-
fucking jealous, bro.
When Chance is giving him more attention, like, we'll be laying in bed and Chance will just be like, go up to Philip. Chance does this thing, he just like goes up to Philip and just starts licking the inside of his ear. And then when he's done with
I'm
one
about
ear,
it, bro. Like,
he'll
get
switch
up
to
in
the
there,
other
dude.
ear.
Get up in there.
And so like when Chance is doing that, I was like, no, come here. But then he starts looking at me like, ew, get off.
Oh my god.
So it's like it's a lose-lose situation, but I love seeing them together. Like, even when they don't know that I'm looking, like sometimes I have cameras on my front door, and when Philip will like bring Chance, I'll just like listen to him talking to him. I was like, oh, that's so cute, and I'll save the video.
so cute.
I love when it comes to school, your work ethic. You know, like you are a book nerd to the fullest. She will write notes on top of her notes. Like
It's a STEM thing. It's
wild.
a STEM thing. We're crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never even seen someone like this before, or interacted with someone like this. Like, wow.
Well, going with that, I love how dedicated you are to your work. Like, you get so excited about it, and you come home and you tell me stories about this and that. I'm like, I don't know what these words are. But like, yeah, our forms. I'm like, form of what? But he'll be talking about this new machine, or the machine that he just started. I'm like, can you pull up a picture? I'm like, I can't visualize. I've got no idea. And so we'll be like driving past like a construction site. He'll be like, that's what a form is. I'm like,
I still don't see it.
like, he goes right past me. I'm like, all I see is like a bridge.
Yeah.
But yeah, so your dedication to your work.
The last one.
Nope, 5.
I think it was 5 total.
Oh,
Between the both of us.
okay. Well, just say one more.
Okay, because Jesus, trying to maybe do 5.
You better be able to think of 5 things.
Not on the spot. Like, I can't.
Yeah, it's hard on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot is hard. Character. That little monkey in my brain's going fucking overtime right now. I'm sorry, I can't think of one.
Or we may have to have a talk after this.
Can we get food first? I'm fucking hungry.
Okay.
He's tired.
Come on, you got one?
A one for myself.
No.
Yeah, boost
no.
yourself up,
No.
girl.
No, fuck that. You gotta give. If I can't answer one, you gotta answer it. Come on.
So I love it when you get in those super affectionate moods, even though I'm pushing you away, because we'll be laying in bed and you'll just like try to kiss me. I'll push you away and then you'll be like, no, come here, and you like hug me and then you like hold me super tight and won't let me push you away. I love that, even though I pretend like I don't like it.
Yeah. Mood.
Oh yeah.
It is my
Does he do that too?
question.
Oh yeah.
my god! Don't expose
Oh
me,
yeah.
please.
Okay. So when I sit on the couch, right? I'm
what are you talking about?
so I'm smaller than him. So I'll sit on the couch just watching TV, and he'll wrap his legs around my legs, like my whole body, and then like hug me and be like, ooh. And I'm like, oh, you baby.
I'm the baby.
Okay.
You're a baby.
Okay, I feel better now. I've been getting exposed this whole episode.
You're good. You're just like him. You're fine.
What am I not supposed to talk about a relationship
No,
on her
no,
Valentine's
no.
Day episode?
It's just like
shit.
these things I don't share with
Yeah.
James, you know?
Like, hey, I was
All
with
right,
a baby
you know what?
with my
I'm
girl.
a big baby, bro. I'm telling you now.
So is he.
I wrap around her, and I'm always like, touch me.
No, this morning.
Yeah.
This morning I tried to wake him up. So he's just knocked out in my bed, and I had been awake for 4 hours at that point. And so, you know, I kind of just like crawl in the bed next to him, and I kind of just like put my cold hands on him. And I'm like, wake up. He's like, no, and he just tries to like go over and just literally just try to bear hug me. I'm like, no, get up. He's like,
Hold
your
the
hands are
fuck
so
up.
cold. And and then like every single time I'd be like, it's time to get up. He goes, no, just lay next to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'll just like check my phone. He's like, give me attention. So cute.
Fuck.
It's my turn.
Wait, whose turn is it?
You just asked that question, right?
Oh, yeah.
Then it's my turn.
It's her turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was a question. Where did that come from? Never mind.
Just talking about being babies.
Oh, right.
Do.
We've gone through a lot of these.
Yeah.
We have. I
It's
think
hard to
almost all
choose.
of them. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just go with number 36. This is probably going to be like, you know, a long one. Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Also ask your partner to reflect back to you how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen.
I'm so glad we weren't asked this one. 'Cause I wouldn't even know how to answer it.
So the thing about us is we're pretty new as a relationship. But our past relationships have weirdly been the same in the fact that we get destroyed in them, like emotionally. So we've made it a thing to be extremely transparent. So like any problem that I have, he knows about already. Anything that I want to change about myself, he knows about. So I really don't know how to answer that because you already know, and we've already talked about how to fix it and stuff. So unless you just want to talk about it again.
I mean, if there's something you're comfortable about, like,
Is there something current right now
give
that's
the
a
people
problem
a show.
in your day to day? That's a problem that he might know about
something
already.
you're struggling.
I don't think so. I can't think of
All
one.
right, Emily's perfect.
Well,
no,
not perfect.
well, no, like even if we've talked about it, we could like talk about it right now
Oh.
if you want. It's up to you. If you don't want to, that's
Yeah,
fine.
if you don't want to share it.
No, I'm good. So we went to Joshua Tree, and it was, like I said, I'm an extrovert introvert. So I try really hard to like impress people and like get them to like me. Like I just want to be liked. So it was really draining me, and I was telling him about it, like sobbing. Like I just want them to like me, and I'm trying so hard to do so, and I don't even think they do, and like stuff like that. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure. I can't remember everything I said, but I know I've said this before, not to get too sappy, but you're an amazing person, and I think you have value, and there will always be people who recognize that value, and for those who don't, that's kind of their loss, you know. And on reflecting on how you feel about it, I could tell that it's important to you for people to like you, or that you want to feel like loved and that you matter. But I don't know. I think I feel like we've talked about this before, that first and foremost, that kind of has to come from yourself.
Yeah.
So I just kind of hope that you give that to yourself and you figure it out at some point, you know?
I know. Maybe that's my day to day. Like just dealing with that. Like not everyone's gonna like you, and that's cool.
Yeah.
And whoever does will really show it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. For those who don't, I think it's more a description of themselves than you,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
So if people want to be in your life, they'll make it known.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the rest of the 60 years of your life, which one would you rather have?
I think we've answered this one on the podcast.
Really?
We have.
So,
Yeah, Andy asked this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone said
Body.
was it body?
Body.
Someone
for
said
sure.
someone said mind. May have been. Okay. Well then.
Body for sure.
Yeah. We were saying, because I remember us saying that 30 isn't much mentally, right? And that it would be great to still continue to grow wise, but with the physical
Well,
capabilities.
see,
of
the way that I
30-year-old.
interpret that question, it's not that you don't learn anything new. It's that it's like, with age, you can have like some, like Alzheimer's. You can have like a degeneration of the brain. And so like, that's the way that I interpret that
like
question.
health, brain health.
Yeah. So it's like you're going to be able to learn for all of your 90 years if you pick mind, and, your mind won't deteriorate. So you'll be able to just keep consuming knowledge.
Yeah. But I know a lot of people that say that once they're bedridden, they're ready to go. Like if they're like at that
Once
point,
they stop moving.
Like once they're at that point, there's no point in living anymore. So I could see why people would rather have body.
Bro, I say it. I've said it multiple times. If I make it to 72, I'm cool with that.
God.
I'd pick mind. I'd pick
You
mind.
pick mind?
Anything after
Yeah.
that,
Because, I think that one of my best, characteristics is my brain. Like, he says I take notes on notes on notes. Like I like learning things.
Yeah.
I want to be able to continue learning things. And like I don't, my whole profession is about the body. Like I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. So yeah, I'd pick
makes
mind
sense.
over body.
Yeah, that makes a
any
lot of
day.
sense.
Yeah.
Your question. It is your question.
no. All right, something simple. When did you last sing to yourself to someone else?
Wait, what?
When did you last sing for yourself or for someone else?
Sing to yourself
Oh.
to someone else. Like, when was the last time you sang to yourself? Question mark. To someone else.
To someone
Question
else.
mark.
okay.
I was
okay,
like, how
okay.
do you sing to yourself? To someone else?
Yeah, so he
Okay.
didn't not
He didn't do
the
the
right
comma.
punctuation.
Yeah, sure. I'm kind of just like over this episode. Are you?
Too much mush for
It's
him.
made me think. Yeah, it's way too sappy.
Yes.
It's making me mentally tired too, like having to think of these answers.
Wow.
I'm being put on the spot a lot. Okay,
Yikes.
that's the look I get right there all the time.
Oh man. So when was the last time I sang to myself? I don't know. I feel like I do that almost every
You
day.
sing a lot.
Yeah, I can't help it, man. That shit just comes out of me. I just wake up and I'm like, me, 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 me.
Oh my god, cringe, bro.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Oh man.
When was the last time you?
Fun fact.
This morning.
Fun fact.
What?
This guy loves Adele. And he'll belt. He'll fucking belt Adele, dude.
Bro, she's
Well.
She sings so
Like
good.
who hates Adele, but like I kind of want to hear you belt Adele.
Oh my god.
Right, no.
I'm so down.
I did not know that about you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Wow.
I don't really sing around you guys
No.
that much. Fuck, I love singing.
That's kind of like something like I wish I saw from you and Andy was your musical side, because like you guys are musical
Yeah.
and like I wouldn't know it just hanging out with you guys with Philip.
One of the awesomest things I've ever seen is your 21st birthday party when we had the
Dude, we were
karaoke
just
machine.
talking about his fucking 21st and how
Yeah.
he was fucking sick the whole time.
Yeah, he was up there with the karaoke machine and he was just singing. There was so much passion behind
Yeah, I
it too.
was
'Cause I
Right?
think you were buzzing at that point.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
trying to.
Passion always.
I was like
Yeah.
sick and buzz. Not a good mix.
But yeah, we sing in front of each other constantly.
She was just
All the
singing
time.
this morning, so
I was? Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like you do it when you're getting ready without knowing. Like, it just comes out. Because, like, the song is just too good.
Yeah. I feel like I sing a lot around
Oh my
you.
god, you sing a lot. And I look at him like, babe, tone deaf. I had vocal training. I can't not point it out. And
I get you.
see, she's really good at singing, but like unaware of it. So I'm like, how'd you do that? She's like, I don't know, I just fucking do it. And I'll ask her, because I've done a little bit of singing lessons, but are you breathing from like this?
Yeah.
And she's just like, I don't know. And I'm like,
you're like, what
fuck,
is
okay.
that? No, but like, you know, with my twin brother also being a singer, like I got used to critiquing people in real time because he wanted me to do that, and he was the only person that sang around me for the longest time, and so now I critique Philip in real time. And he's like, "Stop it! I'm not a singer."
I'm trying to enjoy myself.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, I don't care. Like, I'm just singing because I want to sing. You know, why do you gotta shoot me down like that?
I don't even know
what fucking tone deaf means. When the first time she told me, I'm like, does it look like I'm the guy that gives a shit if I'm tone deaf? Like,
Oh, that's good.
Oh, never mind.
Go.
No, I'll bring it up after we're done recording.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring it up after.
yeah, at work, I sing all the time.
Yeah, you actually sing more than I do. I don't sing when I'm doing mediocre things, like when I'm not just taking a shower or when I'm washing the dishes. I don't sing. I really only sing when I am like, I'm here to sing.
Oh.
Like, I'll be recording some stuff with my brother that I'll sing when I'm recording, when I'm warming up, and then that's it. Like, I very rarely sing around him now.
One of my mini goals every day is to get everyone at work to sing. And if I can get a song stuck in their
Dude,
head,
that's a good goal.
I love it.
I love that.
Dang, that
That's
is
a
a good
great
goal.
goal.
Walking by people and they're singing songs, I love that shit.
Because that just means they're thinking about
It's
you.
so funny because a short story, but we were working at the Ram Stadium. You know, Emily, you don't know this, but we were working at the Ram Stadium. We did all the perimeter walls of the stadium that are the staircases and escalator walls that go into the stadium itself, right? And there was this one laborer. His name is Manny, right? Manny would sing the song "The Lion King" all the time. And down there, when it's quiet, you can hear shit echo, bro. So he'll be like halfway down it's like I don't know, like probably 200 to 300 feet long of the east side of the wall, east side of the stadium, and he'd just be echoing through. It was like, guys, listen. And there he is, just fucking singing. He's over there just like painting a wall. And shit.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love Manny.
That's
He was so
funny.
cool.
Damn. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just asked.
Is that all of them?
I'm pretty sure.
No,
we've
there's
gone-
so there's one. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're gonna
Oh.
say?
Oh,
Okay, ask that one.
everyone or just them?
No, everyone
No.
answer.
Everyone?
Okay,
Why
yeah,
not?
yeah.
Because we're coming to a close. I rehearse when I'm calling my bosses, or when I'm calling someone that I haven't spoken to in a long time. Because I talk really fast when I'm not thinking about it, and I always stumble on my words. And so I'm like, if I rehearse what I'm going to say, if I tell myself that I'm going to talk slow, I'm not going to stumble. And so I do it especially when I'm calling in sick, because I'm always scared that they're not going to believe me.
Yeah, right.
But I'm always
Yeah.
like, I went to the hospital, like I'm sick, but
all raspy.
like, I'm so sick. Like, yeah, like no, I actually shake when I'm calling my bosses to call in sick, because I'm like, they're not gonna believe me. They're gonna make me come in.
I feel that.
That's
But
funny.
You know, now that I think about it, I feel like you rehearse when you call me, because you give me like no second to like respond to anything, and you just jump to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing.
are you
It's
talking
like,
about when I call you, like after something just happened, or just when I call you?
call me in general, like you.
Oh, no, never.
You have like a lineup of things to say. I'm like, whoa,
Check.
give me time to like respond.
You never respond though.
I think it's time for us
My-
to go again.
My time to respond is like 5 seconds.
No.
You want me to dissect?
I'll tell him something, and he'll be like, "What do you want me to say?" And I'm like, "Okay, moving on."
No. I don't say that. I'm like, well,
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what. I don't know what. Listen, I say this. I don't know what you want me to say to that. That's what I say.
No, you also say, "What do you want me to say?" You say that when I'm like talking about like a problem. You'll say, "What do you want me to say?" And I'm like, "Bitch, literally anything." Like say it's okay. I love
All
you.
right, we'll talk about this after the recording, so that Emily and James can get a full sense of
I'm gonna start
why it
recording
is
our
I say-
conversations so you
why
guys
I
can
say
listen.
that. Okay.
Oh, so he just admitted that he says it.
Yo, my cheeks hurt.
Oh, does anyone else rehearse?
Do you have an answer?
I don't rehearse, but I'll go over like points. Like, okay, I need to talk about this, and
Okay.
this.
Like a presentation?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
just think about the things that I need to say, but I
Yeah.
don't really rehearse what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I don't like script it. Like, okay, I'm gonna say hello. Yeah.
No, I totally script. I'm like, how do I say hello? How do I say
Right?
their name? I'm just like,
What
I'm
does
like,
it come
hello.
off too strong?
Exactly. Like, I really freak out when I'm calling my boss.
Dang.
No matter what boss it is, even if they're a super cool boss, I freak out every single time.
I have really weird anxieties. Phone calls are one of them.
Yep.
Usually when friends call, I decline it and be like, "Oh, what's up?" Like, I'll text them. Like, don't call me, like, but like text me what it is. And my roommate, anytime she goes anywhere by herself, she'll FaceTime me, and I'm be like, "Decline. You can text me." Like, I'm good. So I rehearse every phone call, everyone. Like even with you.
Really?
Yeah. Still, like it'll happen forever. Like with my mom, I'll do it. Like everyone, because I'm just like, how do I answer? Like FaceTime specifically.
What's up, bitch?
My mom. Hey. But yeah, FaceTimes. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
FaceTime me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. FaceTime really freak me out.
We used to FaceTime every day, multiple times a day.
That's
when
the
we
first time
got
we dated.
Yeah, the first time we dated, we would FaceTime every day. But granted, he was living up north. He wasn't 2 minutes away.
I was about to ask that. I was like, did you guys live far?
Yeah.
My friend, one time I called him and he answered the phone like what he did is fucked up. I'll admit it now. I'm not gonna say who.
Oh, okay.
But I'll say now what he said was really fucked up, but I really want to say it.
What was it?
So
Close your ears.
do you already know what I'm saying?
No, I just know I'm not
So
gonna
he
like
answered-
it.
Yeah, and said-
I'm putting this disclaimer because I know she's not gonna like it. But he answered, and as soon as I go to talk to him, he goes, "Suicide hotline, please hold."
Oh my god.
And I was like, "What?"
That's so
And he
bad.
literally like muted
hung
muted
up?
the conversation. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's a little okay.
Moving on.
It's funny that you say that though, because it seems like you like talking on the phone.
It's like the calling process. Like
The beginning.
writing
the
the
call.
number and actually pressing
That gives you
call.
anxiety.
I can't do it.
What's funny with her though is if I'm gonna call her at night, it's like, okay, where's my phone charger? Because we're not hanging up. Like,
Yeah.
she loves to fall asleep on the phone.
We used to do that
We used
too.
to do that.
Oh, really?
It's
I
a
didn't.
new couple
She-
things.
She didn't believe me when I told her that she snored. I'm like,
Oh, really?
I didn't know
Oh,
that I
you snore.
Yeah, I didn't know I snored
I didn't know
either.
that I snored until I was 20.
Oh,
Ni-
wow.
19 or 20.
Fucking
Yeah.
same.
She snored. I'm like, all right, bet. So I FaceTime her on my iPad, and then when she fell asleep,
He recorded
I
me.
just recorded it,
That's funny.
and I sent it to her.
Yeah, I was like,
Dang.
fuck, I snored.
It was funny. Like I've never really done that, so that was a little getting used to because we would call and she'd be falling asleep. I'm like, okay, I'll let you go. She's like, no, and I was a little like, what the fuck? Why? Like we're just sitting here. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
it
my
just feels
arm's
like you
getting
have company.
tired.
It feels like you
Yeah.
have
My
company.
arm's
It's
getting
comforting.
tired.
Yeah. No, I get it now. Like
Because we started calling when I went to Europe, and that was 2 weeks. Because we were so new, used to like seeing each other every day, and it was 2 weeks of like barely talking because the fucking
The
time,
time
zones are all
difference,
messed up. So I'll be like, no, you're staying on this line. You're not hanging up.
Yeah.
oh shit,
Yikes, sorry.
drop my phone.
Yeah, you guys will get to a point where you guys don't do that anymore. Like we used to text 24/7. We used to call. I used to call him 24/7. Like literally, I couldn't go without like even a couple hours not talking to him.
She gets mad at me too because like I don't like phone calls.
I got mad at him. I'm better about it now.
She definitely is now, but like we would argue about it. It's like I'm not a person that likes phone calls. I don't.
Well, okay,
Exactly.
granted,
Even with my grandma, I'm short with her. I'm like,
Okay.
what's up? You know.
but this is going from we would FaceTime all night
Yeah.
until now he doesn't like phone calls. So it was kind of like, what the fuck?
We
But
used to do this all the time.
Yeah, so-
FaceTiming and phone calls are completely different.
yeah, no. But now it's like we'll go most of the day without talking. It's just like I have stuff to do. He has stuff
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we got our shit.
That's,
So
that's one thing about relationships too that you have to come to accept. The other person is living a life,
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
and with me, I'm in my career. You know, I can't sit on my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, in the beginning, I would call him like when I thought he was on break and he wouldn't answer my call. Like, why the fuck aren't you picking up my call? Like we haven't talked all
She
day.
gets all mad at me.
Used to. Now I'm just like, if he calls me, I decline him because he always calls me when I'm in class.
Decline.
I'm like,
Yeah.
bitch, no. Or he'll text me and like my watch will like say that I read the message, and then I look like 3 hours later, I'm like, fuck, like I didn't see
Dang,
this.
left on red.
Okay, is this a bad thing? She has Google Calendar. She shared her calendar with me. I don't have calendars. I downloaded it. I put some stuff in there, but I'm not a person that like I have plans and I go and put it in my calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not one of those people. Never have, never will be. Well, I won't say never will be. I'll try because she's a little sensitive about the situation. But Is it wrong that I'm not about it? Like if I have if I have her calendar, you know, the stuff that we do is in her calendar.
Okay. To preface,
and I don't have to ask her if we have plans on Sunday or on Saturday.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, you just look at the calendar.
Yeah.
Yes, she wants me to put in like my work schedule when I'm going to the gym. You know, whenever I have something to put it in there, I'm like, I'm a fucking boring person. Okay. I don't have much to share.
No. So this,
I work Monday through Friday, all year long.
Okay, Philip, my turn. He told me that he wanted to start using calendar because his memory was so bad.
Right.
He told me that. I did not ask him to start using it. And so he goes, I don't know how to share my calendar. I'm like, okay, we'll do this. I shared my calendar with him. He goes, okay, I'll do it when I get up that day. It's a week later. He still hasn't shared it with me. And I'm like, share your fucking calendar with me. Because like, fuck, you said you were gonna do it. And I that's one of my big pet peeves. Like, if you say you're gonna do something and then you don't do it, like, I get really mad, because I had also brought it up multiple times during that week period.
I don't know.
No. My turn. He said that he would do it. I did not ask him to do it until after he had said, I'm going to do this. And it was for his own memory. Not for me to remind him everything. It's so he could remember shit.
Yeah.
So he's leaving out a big part of this story.
And she's twisting the story to make it sound worse than it is. When I said I'll get up to do it was the same day that she got mad at me for not doing it.
No.
It's not a week later.
I got mad at him like 2 days ago.
I know exactly. I know exactly what day it was, because I sat on the couch to watch hockey, right? I'm laying on the couch because I had a long fucking day at work, and it's the first game back.
Okay, let's end this episode because we're going to have a big old
from
fight.
the All-Star game. It's the first game back. Okay, so I haven't seen my team play in fucking 10 days, okay? I'm laying on the couch. She shares her calendar. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll share it with you when I get up, right? Later that night, she called me.
No.
Yes.
Have you shared your calendar with me?
No, I haven't.
Then it's a big freaking problem.
There's nothing on the fucking calendar. And I'm not going to sit there and add work to every fucking Monday through Friday for the rest of this year.
Okay, my name's Alyssa. This is the Circle Podcast.
Dude, that made me
so much for listening.
I'm sweating.
I am so heated. As James always says.
Happy Valentine's Day.
No, we're not really mad. We're
this is what I gotta say. One, if he doesn't have much to share, I get it. Two, you just put repeating days, like you do Monday and you put every Monday, and that'll fill out every Monday.
Yeah, it does it for you.
Hey, look, to the fans, I just downloaded the fucking thing. How am I supposed to know that? No one tells me these things, okay? So when I think about it, I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. Like, no.
Okay, so I'm going to stop posting the things that we do on my calendar.
That'll help. Let's do that.
The reason that this came up is because he has made plans over our plans so many times.
Oof, I feel
so
that
many
one.
times.
I get that one.
Listen, but have I not made it a thing to ask you if we're doing anything on this day or that day?
After you blew me off like 14 times.
14 times, okay, yeah. Doesn't that sound a little exaggerated? 14 times? Have you really tallied it to 14 times? Exactly.
Myself.
This is what she means by calling her out on her bullshit. That's bullshit.
Okay, we're about to get in a real fight.
All right, so who has the next episode?
Andy.
Andy does. Okay, Andy's not here. So
it's okay. I'm still getting something that you.
No, you're not.
Absolutely
not.
BB.
No.
Oh, baby.
You're not getting some for a while. After your public lies. For as long as this was posted on the internet, you're not getting some.
All right, guess we're doing a filler episode after. Oh man. Well, this was fun.
I learned a lot about you guys.
Yeah. Well, what's sad about you guys is that the 2 times that we saw you, Emily, I think, was it 2 or 1 time?
I think I've only
2 times.
3 times. No.
2 times.
No. Drunk episode.
Yeah.
Party.
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 No.
Yeah. You guys were all lovey-dovey, so it's like
It's nice to see you guys a little bit more laid back and like. You
Oh
know.
yeah, I get you.
We were very lovey-dovey.
Oh my god! At the party, yeah.
Yeah, I get like that.
Okay.
The drunk episode, no, y'all were like fine.
yeah.
But
that's just because Emily was scared to be on the episode.
yeah.
And I met them for the first time.
Yeah.
So
Well, to be fair, I was pretty drunk at that party.
You weren't. Oh, at the party.
Yeah, at the party.
For the drunk episode,
You're
like,
welcome.
You weren't.
No,
You're
for
welcome.
the episode I was.
Yes, thank you.
For the party, I was pretty drunk,
Okay.
and that makes me get a little more affectionate.
Yeah. Do you remember some of the things you were asking me
yeah, James.
No.
about my relationship, my
No.
physical relationship with my boyfriend?
Yeah,
No.
James.
What was I asking?
We'll talk
What?
about this
Yeah.
later. We'll talk about this later.
I don't remember.
I remember vividly.
Oh, I think you did tell me
I
this.
don't remember most of that.
Okay, we'll
night.
talk.
I was fucking hammered,
Okay.
and she knows this now. When I
know what you're gonna
get when
say.
I get drunk, like, man, anything just fucking comes
No,
out of my mouth.
You're my best friend when you're drunk. You literally will talk to me about things that my best friends won't ask me.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you went
Like
in.
yeah. I was like, yeah, my whole relationship is on show right now, but I'll answer your questions.
Damn.
No one's paying attention anyway. It's fine.
It's
Yeah,
funny
no.
because I think I had told you you told me that you were just getting buzzed. I'm like perfect, right?
So we like plotted.
And then they
Yeah.
sent me.
I'm like, Emily,
Yeah,
come here.
No, that was when you first got
there.
there. You know, I had a list to go get Emily out. I'm like, listen, the whole game plan tonight is to get James drunk. And she's like, I got you.
Yup.
I'm like, homegirl plays for the right team, you know?
Oh my god.
She goes in there, gets you drunk, but you were buzzing. You were buzzing. And then I walk in the house and I told you that we had conspired against you to get you drunk. And you're like, you son of a bitch. I fucking hate you. An hour later, I go back in. You're fucking drunk. You come up and you give me a hug. You're like, I love you, bro. I love you.
How cute.
I just got a couple flashbacks of that night. We can talk about it later. Oh man, are we ready to wrap this up though?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think all the
I'm
good
hungry.
questions we're done.
I'm
I'm
hungry.
getting way
Okay,
too.
well, my name's Alyssa. It was so good to be back here for this Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah, we didn't plan this at all.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
What?
You want to sign out?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Like just say your goodbyes.
Oh, I'm Emily again. I thought I would do a lot worse, so I'm glad it went okay.
It's a normal conversation. Once
Yeah.
you forget that
Once
it's
you
going to be on
forget,
the internet
Yeah.
forever,
It feels normal. Yeah.
you're
for
fine.
sure, for sure.
Or may not be on the internet.
We're thinking about that one.
My name is James. Thank you again. I hope you guys enjoyed this special episode. Once in, always in. Thank you for joining the circle.
And my name's Philip. My name's Philip. Thank you for joining us for this very fun episode with our girlfriends. It was a whole lot of fun. Andy's episode's next.
Instagram.
Circle Podcast _ If you made it this far, please follow us. We need more followers.
Hey, our
That'd be
Korean
nice.
follower. We know you're out there. We appreciate you.
Over there in South Korea, you've been listening to our episodes. We appreciate you.
Follow us on Instagram. Shoot us a message.
Yeah,
Let's communicate.
yeah.
South
Even if it's
Korea.
in
Yeah.
I can read Korean.
South
Nice.
Korea.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Emily can read Korean.
What?
Yeah, I taught myself. It's easy.
She's a weeb. Anyways,
Anyways, Andy's episode is next. I don't know what it's going to be about. Should be good. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires, and don't let the white man get you down. Bye.